Productions present Out and About on the Recumbents for April 17th, 2024. This is a cruising and exploring ride. Ride low, ride recumbent. Let's go!
Hey, good morning. It's BJ and Joe Ondo from Out and About on the Recumbents. And we're trying to get in a ride today because the last 2 days have been exceptionally windy, and yesterday was a bit on the windy and the cold side too. Today's a great day. It's going to be like 72 Fahrenheit and just partly cloudy. And right now we're on the Pikes Peak Greenway, trail you guys are very familiar with. And so yeah, we're just doing a cruise and taking it easy, because basically Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are going to be total garbage days. Yeah, really bad. Rainy, only barely 50 if we're lucky, low clouds. So we're going to be stuck inside on the Klingon torture devices, which we call our recumbent recumbent exercise bicycle. Yeah, we call it the Klingon torture device. Howdy. And yeah, so Joe's up ahead as usual, and I'm behind. Yeah, it's going to be real interesting on Tuesday. Luckily, it looks like weather-wise I'm getting a decent day to go get my e-assist system put on. Got to switch hands here so I can gear down. And, but, yeah, a couple of big changes, because right now, I have a triple chain wheel set on this trike. So I have a 26, 36, 48 setup. But when you go to an inline e-assist system, you go back to just a single chain wheel. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to go with a 44 tooth or a 42 tooth, because what I want to do eventually, right now on the back I've only got an 1130, I believe, or an 1132 at best, 9-speed cassette, and it's the old Caprio cassette system, which they don't make anymore. So when I get a different cassette, because I'd like to upgrade to a 9-speed 11 by 42, so when I do howdy. You too. When I do get to upgrade, I have to buy a new rear wheel too, because a standard cassette won't fit on a Caprio wheel. Yeah, it's one of those weird things, Ice at the time, the late 2000s. Like between 2005, 2009, or 2011. Must have got a real sweet deal on these Caprio wheel and cassette systems, because they put it on all their older trikes. The problem of it is, if you want something different now, they don't make them anymore. You have to get a whole new rear wheel. So if I was getting a rear hub electric motor, I wouldn't have to worry about that, because the kit wheel comes, with the motor and the wheel already assembled. So, but since I'm getting an inline, I'm going to have that done, and I really can't afford. It's going to cost me around $1,600 to get my system, and I got a real good deal on the motor battery package, because this was a couple of 36 volt systems that they don't normally buy. But you know, when the COVID came on and parts got short, they went ahead and picked up a couple of these 36 volts, because they do 48 and 52 volts systems most of the time at Angletech. www.cycledifferent.com. One of the top 10 recumbent shops in the entire United States, and total experts at adaptability. If you got a question about adaptability, if you got a physical problem or whatever nobody can answer, call Angletech here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. They I guarantee you they will get you an answer. But yeah, so we're like I said, we're cruising today, just kind of taking it easy. See if I can get a picture of this cool little man-made. Pardon all the trash down there. That's the only problem. They've had real good snows up in the mountains, even though we haven't had a lot of moisture here, because I don't know if you've seen it on the news, but we've had a lot of, you know, a lot of forest or wildfires, as they call them, out on the plains area. And they're building something over here. I don't know what they're building. It's kind of funny, because at one time they were going to build little what do they call them, tiny homes right along the stretch. And man, I would have loved to, yeah, I'd buy one in a minute, because you'd be, you know, right here by the creek and right on the trail, and holy cow, that'd be cool. But yeah, so maybe they were going to start doing that. Howdy? Yeah. Yeah, I have to apologize that my last video came out so short. I didn't realize that I'd only recorded that little bit of time. But hope you enjoyed it anyway. So the entry is a little on the over dramatic side, but I did that. Just because it was so short. So that probably got it up into the, close to 20-minute category, so that's not too bad. I consider anything below 10 minutes a video short and not a full video. And I don't like video shorts, which you guys know that by now, so that's as far as we'll go there. But yeah, so we're basically slowly working our way up to over to the Vincent Street Bridge, and then back over on the what I like to call the Split Personality Trail. Half of it's the Dublin Boulevard Trail, and the other half's the Nevada Avenue Trail. And then we'll head over to the University Village, Colorado shopping center, and stop at Panera Bread. We've got a coupon for 50% off a drink, so it's too bad he's flying away. There's a red, what do they call that, a red tail? Yeah, red tail hawk up there. Now you can't see it with this camera. Oh, sorry. It's kind of bumpy right here. Nice little picnic area right there. Man-made waterfalls. Won't be able to see it because of the bushes. Yeah, sometimes I wish the city would remove the bushes from in front of, you know, scenic areas like that, because it'd be nice to be able to, you know, get a vid with them. But I'm lucky they listen to me at all, because I'm sure in the halls of the Colorado Springs Park and Rec Trail System people, they have my picture on a dartboard with a bullseye on it. I'm probably public enemy number one. But that's okay. I'm gonna be 69 in August, and so that means I ain't gonna be around forever. So somebody's gotta let them know that it just ain't right. Needs to be fixed. Yeah, that's Fountain Creek over there. We're going under I-25 right now. Be the Rock Island exit on the other side here. But yeah, so yeah, we won't be able to stop up here at Criterion Bike Shop like we normally do when we're up this way, because they're closed on Wednesdays. Kind of odd, but they're open every other day of the week, so they're one of the few shops that's open on Sundays. So I can understand why they did that, because Wednesday is probably not anywhere near as busy a day as Sunday would be, especially if you're one of the two shops that are actually open on a Sunday. Because I think it's just Criterium and Colorado Springs Bike Shop that are open on Sundays. Of course, they have, you know, shorter hours, but so there are a couple of shops here in town that are open on Sundays, so that's good. Good morning. Morning. Yeah. So yeah, we're coming up to a bridge here to get across the creek, and we'll go right by Criterion Bike Shop. Sorry for that yawn. It's like I told you. Yeah, it's 11:30. It's a little early for yawns. Usually I wait till afternoon, but ever since I got 65, I yawn a lot, which is kind of a bummer. I wish I didn't, but there's nothing I can do about it. Because I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. All right, that's enough of that stuff, huh? Yeah. All right, spinning around here. Get a front view of the bridge. A little bumpy, a little bumpy. This is Criterion Bike Shop here. Got these bunch of old Schwinn Varsity display. Rider back. Oh, they're stopping, so. But yeah, like I said, it's a partly cloudy day, but the temperature's good. We're riding in shorts and short sleeves, but I will say, if it was 10 degrees cooler, we'd be suffering. So we gotta hope the old sun just kind of stays up there and misses all these clouds. get a cool shot here. Alright. You're back. Okay. Yeah, old Pikes Peak got a whole bunch of snow on it. Up in the serious mountains, although Pikes Peak's a pretty serious mountain, it's a 14er. But, you know, up in the more middle section of the, well, not really middle, the western section of the state, man, there's a lot of, a couple ski resorts up there got 2 feet of snow the other day, which is pretty good for late April, you know. Because usually by, you know, late April, they're closing down a lot of the ski resorts. You know, the big ones, you know, Vail, Aspen, Breckenridge, you know, all that kind of stuff. But they're not doing that this year. They're staying open. They man, the way they've been getting snow, they might stay open to Memorial Day this year. Because like I said, tomorrow here is going to be low clouds, very chilly temperatures. You know, I don't know if we're going to get a lot of moisture. I think there's some chance of moisture. A lot more on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday is just going to be a totally evil indoor day. And when I say that, it's just because every day my wife and I, Joe, we either ride or we walk. One of the two. Every day. And when we walk, we try to do at least a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. That's kind of what we consider our minimum. Got a nice rest stop here, put on by a company that in that building there, so that's kind of nice, although it needs a bit of repair. I do try to, if some of the pieces of the slate, you know, fall down, I do try to pick them up every once in a while, put them back on top. This is that was an official trail marker for the Pikes Peak Greenway. But you do have to remember, I know I said like 37 something, but that's starting in way south in Fountain, Colorado. Morning. Which is oh, you know, I mean, the town of Fountain itself is quite small, but the Fountain area has now become quite huge. It's really funny because the downtown looks like something from, you know, the 1960s. You know, real small, not much there. But if you basically go north from downtown, you get into the Fountain Mesa area of Fountain, and it is unreal. I mean, it goes, all of a sudden there's, you know, just tons of $500,000 huge homes and you know, fast food places and this and that, and so it's quite the change from downtown. You too. Since it's already 20 minutes till noon, we're going to go ahead and head for Panera. Yeah, that's how we get to Panera. Yeah, we passed the direct route here. Yeah, so now we're on the Cottonwood Creek Trail, but we're only going to go up to the Vincent Street Bridge here, and then we're going to go to the right and pick up the Vincent Frontage Road Trail. I don't know if that's its official name or not, but yeah, that's where we're headed. The old highway bridge up there. But yeah, it's going to be really strange to go from the triple to the single. Of course, I'll have the e-assist, so, you know, but that means I'm going to have to use the e-assist, depend upon the e-assist a little more than I like. Because, you know, I mean, all, you know, the e-assist systems are like computers. They're wonderful when they work. Morning. But, as you know, forget to charge your battery, motor has a connector problem, you know, whatever, you know, the display isn't hooking up right, da 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 da. You know, anytime you hook electronics to something totally manual, you get problems. The old highway bridge here. I couldn't tell you what number it was back in the day, but it's old. It was built in 1930. So, been around a long time before I-25 ever existed. Morning.
How are you today?
Good. About yourself?
Going that way?
Yeah, going that way.
Have a nice ride.
All right, you have a great day.
Thank you.
gratuitous Joe shot here. That's a tough camera, babe. It can handle it. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down for a little while, because this part here, which I said is the dual personality trail, is boring. Lots of car traffic, etc. So, for now, after we head to Panera's and get our iced tea to go with our brown bag special, you know us. If it's free or cheap, it's for me. That's the way it is. Oh well, that's life. All right, so I promise we'll get back to you this time. Bye for now. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we're stopped along the greenway. As you can see, right by the BMX track that they've got here in Colorado Springs. But that's not exactly what I wanted to show you. On the way up here, I noticed that there's a little trail, and on the other side of this trail is an old bridge of some sort. And it's funny, I've been here my whole life and I've never really realized that till just today. But yeah, get some pretty good tabletops and stuff here. Some of these guys are really good, man. They can fly. Yeah, so yeah, here's the little trail. Oh, sorry, a little bit of a step off there, I didn't notice. Yeah, so we're going right down by the creek. So I wanted to check out this old bridge. No history or anything. That's too bad. They really should give you a history. Oh boy, the trail's kind of U-shaped. So yeah, so we're gonna come down here and check out this old bridge. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea what this bridge was. I guess at one time must have been a roadway of some sort. Boy, a lot of branches here. This looks like a piece of it right here. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, right down here on the creek. Go over here so we get a little better view on the side. Gotta be real careful, because even though I've got mountain bike shoes on, they do have the the cleats, so they've got that metal in there. Looks like it's been pretty well decorated. You always got those people. But yeah, I have no idea what the history of this old bridge is. I'd really like to know. I mean, it's funny though, because it goes up that big hill. So I guess at one time that big hill wasn't there. They got trucks parked up there now. See if I can't walk on down the trail just a little bit more. Man, not exactly easy. And this stuff's kind of, what do you call it? It's kind of slick, so I gotta be a little careful. Don't want to fall on these old buns here. That's not a good idea. You get my age, you don't want to fall. Yeah, falling's a very bad idea. Yeah, you can see that old twisted metal up there, from what used to be the bridge support. So I take it, that was kind of no, I guess that's actually was part of the bridge. It just fell off, wasn't it? Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, something kind of unique, something we don't do very often. But yeah, it's really funny. Like I said, never really noticed it till today. Oh boy, it's even harder going up this stuff than it was coming down. So I want to see if I can't ask my friend Alan Beauchamp. He's Mr. Bicycle here in Colorado Springs, and boy, if anybody would know, the history and stuff, he'd be the man. Yeah, That's pretty interesting. Okay. All right, got to get back over that way where Joe is. Didn't even realize they had these little single tracks, you know. But the mountain bike guys like this kind of stuff. When I was younger, I used to race mountain bikes. I would have enjoyed the little single track. Probably didn't go very far though. Gives you a Pikes Peak there. Yeah. All right, well, I just wanted to get that in. And since we've already recorded, you know, going up, we won't record going down. We pick up someplace different. I'll come back on. But yeah, I just thought that would be kind of unique. Howdy. That's pretty cool. That couple matches. Joe and I used to do that a lot when we had our tandem. We used to match all the time. All right. Okay, well, for Joe and BJ, out and about on the Recumbents, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll get back to you later again. Hasta la vista. Hey, we're back. See, we actually came back this time. So yeah, we're down here at America the Beautiful Park using the facilities. So I thought I'd give you a tour, a little bit of a tour there. Hello. And yeah, so we got a nice little playground here for the kids. So if you got kids, it's a great place. Like I said, the name of this park is America the Beautiful. You know, probably because that big old ugly chunk of rock called Pikes Peak is up there. And if you know the story, Kathleen Lee Bates, she made a poem at the top of Pikes Peak. And that turned into America the Beautiful. That in a way really should be the anthem of the United States instead of the Star Spangled Banner, but it's not, so that's the way it is. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Got a cool plaque, because when they first built this park, it was called Confluence Park, because it's a confluence of two creeks. All right, yeah, get a good shot here. And it's basically America the Beautiful, all beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the feudal plain. You know? And they talk about Zebulon Montgomery Pike, that they named Pikes Peak after. And it was actually, America the Beautiful was actually written in Colorado Springs in 1893, long time ago. Okay, so we're going to give you the nickel tour, as they say. Right. Because when you're right, you're always right. So yeah, you got some nice benches, and we're going to go down here by the Julie Penrose Fountain. Now, if it was a little later in the year, you know, towards the summer months, they'd have this fountain, they'd have the water turned on, and the fountain flows out water from the top there, and it flows down into a little wading pool that the kids use during the summer. And the, like I said, this is the Julie Penrose Fountain, that we all call the lock washer, and it actually slowly spins in the wind when they release the parking brake. It's kind of like when you're on a trike, you know, and you can't go anywhere, you can't figure out why, And you still have the parking brake on. That's why. So like I said, normally there's water splashing. Well, in the summer months, there's water splashing down in there. And this is the retaining pond here. And Joe's going to lead us out here. Get one more view. Kind of give you the quick overview of the whole park. Like I said, lots of nice benches to sit on, and left, Joe, left. Yeah, we're not going to go down into that part because that picks up on the trail and takes off that way. So we're just going to do the park here. But like I said, you can see there's more benches and down that way. So there's lots of places to sit. You know, I will tell you, at times there's a lot of homeless down here. So, but it's still a pretty safe park. You know, we've never been accosted by any, except for maybe one homeless person that you can tell, you know, has some mental problems. And that was one time years ago. But yeah, I don't know what these tower things are supposed to be, but I've always called them the obelisks, you know, kind of an Egyptian thing, I guess. Not 100% sure, there's no hieroglyphics on it. But yeah, as you can tell, it's a pretty nice park. Over here is the Sky Bridge. Dun 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 dun. And that's the platform up there. You can see the whole park from. That little two glass doors there is actually an elevator that will fit a trike, because you can forget going up those stairs, especially with a trike. But yeah, that's that'll take you over to the United States Olympic and Paralympic Museum here in Colorado Springs. And like I said, that's pretty much the nickel tour of America the Beautiful Park. So now we're kind of going over to a really ugly-ish industrial area. So I am going to shut you down here once I get past this tree and get a good view of the peak. That's all 14,110 feet of rock with snow on it. Got some foothills here. And that one where that smokestack is in the way, it won't be too long. They're taking that down because they changed all our power plants from coal to natural gas. I'm sure just to raise the bill. But that's Cheyenne Mountain over there. Although technically it's a tall foothill, because to be a true mountain in Colorado, you have to have what they call a tree line, which means that's the place where the altitude's so high the trees cannot grow. But as you can see, there's trees, well, hopefully you can see, there's trees all the way up to the top of Cheyenne Mountain, but they call it Cheyenne Mountain. And that's where they have the new Cheyenne Mountain State Park, which is a really nice state park. And they've got great camping spaces and RV spaces too. You can ride mountain bikes there, but it's really kind of more, they have some specific trails, but it's more hiking than it is mountain biking. But you can do both. So it's a great place to stay if you come to Colorado Springs. Okay, well, we're going to shut you down again, and if we don't get back to you, hey, thanks for riding along today. Thank you, huge thank you to our subscribers. We really appreciate it. Just remember, as always, our motto is ride low, ride recumbent, let's go. And if we do record any more, I'll save the last little motto for or secondary motto for then. All right. Have a great day, Bye for now. BJ and Joe out and about on Recumbents, out. Okay. Gonna have a short comeback here. We're now on the Shook's Run Trail, which we were on yesterday, I think. Just happens to work out good for the way we wanted to end our video today. And it's also part of the Legacy Loop Trail. And which is kind of a combination of 3 different trails, and that surrounds the older downtown and I'm trying to think of the word, the older downtown area and the historic Old North End area. You can see there's another Legacy Loop sign up there. And because we're on the Shook's Run Trail, this is actually a rail trail. It was a short line rail trail because basically what happened is off of the Rock Island Trail up north, they popped off this little trail for a train track to bring supplies down into Colorado Springs for mining and that kind of thing up in Cripple Creek and Victor. So, but yeah, so we're going up to here, of course, to one of our favorite places, the Good Neighbor Meeting House, as they call it. Little cafe and internet place. And playground, as Joe just said. But yeah, so this is where we'll be officially ending the video. And like I said, we'll give you our second motto, which is it's enough to be on your way. It's enough to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on. And that's the way Joe and I like it. Either riding or walking, we're always moving on. And this is Good Neighbors right here. I'm gonna try to whip around the corner here. See if we can go. Go out in the street, dear. Yeah. Yeah, go in front of the blue one there. I guess that's blue. It's kind of blue. Okay. We're going to park and catch us another iced tea. Yeah, unsweetened iced tea, that's our drink, man. With Joe being a type 2 diabetic, we go ahead and back up a little more, Joe. But okay. Yeah, again, hey, thanks for coming along, man. We really appreciate it. So again, we want to say thank you to our subscribers. You know, I used to talk about how we wanted to get to 500. To be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. We do the videos for us, for our great-grandkids, and for you guys out there. Just to kind of show you around our little place of where we live, ride, walk, etc. So, for BJ and Joe Lynn, get Joe Lynn here. There we go. Out and about on the Recumbents. Again, have a great day. And you know us. We'll catch you down the trail somewhere. All right. We're out. Bye-bye.